Sanbonani Dumelang, and welcome to yet another thought-provoking episode of Sense, which is my initials, ASS, trying to make sense of this crazy world. It's Friday, and I'm ready to sway, pick up my girls, and hit the party, say, tonight, so it's alright, yeah. Nanny, 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 nanny. You know that one, yeah. So the topic for today is basically about the party scene. It involves everybody gather. If ever in your life you've invited people, whether to your house or to an event place, or you've hosted, gather. Call everyone. If you've sent out an invite for a wedding, this one is for you. Even if you've sent out a notice for a funeral, expecting people to come, is for you. Bring and come. Take a chair, grab seat. Let's talk. We are talking and asking a question, Bandase. When you are sending out the invite, what goes through your mind? Please make it make sense for me. What goes through your mind when you decide that, okay, I'm going to now have my 41st birthday. I'm going to celebrate it. And now I want to have 25 guests. And amongst those 25 guests, and I plan and I plan and I plan and I plan. What's going through my head in terms of my guests? Are they there to how shall I say it, to enjoy my enjoyment, or are they there to pay? Yes, that's the question, because we're gonna go deep into it. But that's the question that we're asking. But before we go deep, so that you understand what I mean, if you don't get it, because you can't forget about it. Don't forget about it. Stay around. Stick around. Siabuya. I'm just gonna do one disclaimer, because everyone's gonna come for me for this one, because it steps on everyone's cons. It steps on everyone's cons who does not have or practices awareness when they are planning to entertain other people or host other people. Yeah, that type of thing. So I'm going to go do a disclaimer, and I'm going to come back, and then we're going to get into the topic. This is Essence. I'm having a good one. It's Friday. I'm happy, man. Life is good. If you want to look at it from a perspective of it's good, yeah, it's good. But if you want to look at it from a perspective of it's bad, yes, but okay, we'll be back. This is Essence. I'm putting there a disclaimer there, because you see, guys, you see, this is the therapy session, right? You remember, it's the safe space here, because you see me, I'm broken. So don't come for me, because I've already got issues me that need intense, couch issues, you see. So, you see, the reason why I don't have friends and I don't have family by choice, don't feel sorry for me, is because you see, I realize I don't know how to human. I don't know how to human in this world. I don't know how to friendship. I don't know how to sistership. I fail at this thing, and I realized it's because a lot is expected of me, but I don't expect anything from people. So, you see, don't come for me. Me, I'm coming for you, because you're the one who's giving me problems to try and make sense of something that you people are doing when you are writing these invitations, because you can be very insensitive, and that's why I don't do people, because I'm very sensitive. And then the people in my life, they're very insensitive, and they just don't know. They don't know how to, yeah. So me, because they don't know how to deal with me nicely, because me, I deal with them nicely, then I stop, you see. And people are very demanding, but I don't know how to do. I don't know how to. Yeah, that's the thing. See, that's why I need to go therapy. I've got bigger issues, so don't come for me. Come for the content. The content is gonna step on your toes. Please don't be mean. Just let's talk about the issue. Yeah, this is Essence. We're coming back. We're gonna get into the topic. It's gonna be a nice one. It's a Friday. Go get your drinks. Me, I'm not drinking. I stopped drinking till my birthday. My birthday is coming. So yes, it is Yes, we're talking on Essence, we're doing the things. We'll be back. I just lost the train of thought. We'll be back. Mwah! Welcome back. This is Essence, and the topic for today is going to find itself as we are going along, but we'll find it. By the time I'm done, I'll know what to write, you see. So the topic for today, but I didn't even write anything. I didn't prepare anything because it's one of those, let's just sit down and talk, friend to friend, sister to sister. Question that I'm asking is, when you decide, whether it's beyond your control or it is within your control to have a function or an event or a party or anything that requires you to write down an invitation to other people, to send out an invitation to people, what goes through your mind? Let's make sense. And now you're like, I answered this question of yours is so empty. I don't know what you mean. Okay, this is what I mean. Fantastic. I once posted something on this is what maybe there's a lot that's inspiring this topic. Yeah, well, I once posted a post. I posted a thing on Instagram years ago. I think it was like Boma 2019, before Corona, you know. And I asked a question, hoping Uguti, for the rich people. I posed it just for the rich people because I look at things, and I'm like, hey, there are things that I don't understand, and I don't have that type of maybe friends who have that type of spend for me to interrogate ukuthi, guys, what goes through your head when you do this? Okay, it was based on, I posted this thing it was based on something that had happened. I had observed a wedding that was happening in Mauritius from a South African couple. Yabo? So this South African couple decides, hey, Tina, we want to go get married in Mauritius. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. More power. You've got the money, you've got the budget. Me, I'm happy for you. Black excellence, everything. Whether you took it from the corrupt tender, I don't care. After all the things that are happening right now, we're overlooking a lot of other corruptions, you understand? So even if you put a brown envelope and got $1 million tender, Baba, good for you. Now you want to go get married there by Mauritius. Good for you. Do you understand? However, my question is, when we are writing down this invitation list of yours, do you think everybody that you are inviting are very angry? Because I'm not rich, and that's why I don't do friends, because all my friends are very rich. So I was like, my rich people, stay there with your rich lives, because me, I'm not rich, you see. But I'm going to be very wealthy one day. I'm going to be so wealthy, it's going to overflow. But I'm not rich. And even when I'm rich, I won't be inviting people to go to Mauritius if I can't fly them to Mauritius. So that's the question to me. When you're writing this invitation, you are right to write, you want to invite Artie, and you want Artie to be your best of honor. That thing then, you want her to be your VIP, VP, VIP, PP. You see, so she has to be there. Who is going to fly Artie to Mauritius when she doesn't have the money? Even if we are friends and we're staying together there up in the perfect in northern suburbia, and we've got high walls that cover, we've got a tennis court and swimming pool, and yes, I'm your neighbor and you know my spend and I know your spend. But the fact that you want to go and get married in Mauritius and now I live in South Africa and you live in South Africa, who's going to fly me to Mauritius? Who must pay? Why must my friendship be tested by my wallet? That's why I don't do friendships. Why must my friendship be tested by my wallet when I don't throw maybe one single event where I expect anything from you but to just come to my house? If anything, and if I know you're not okay, if I know you intimately and I know you're not okay, I'll probably be the friend who invites you with the e-wallet to say, yes, petrol or bus fare, come to me and visit. Then I have an expectation over you. But guys, yeah, so that is the question. But it's not for only the rich people, because this expectation is even in the most struggling of communities. There's an expectation. Uguti, when you are invited, you must stretch yourself. Why? Kati, am I there to enjoy or am I there to spend? I'm asking this question, Madase, because I used to be a liker of things. You know, a liker of things. Then where ma lover and lover of things. Hence I'm saying this is inspired by a lot of things. So I was a lover of things. Now I was that girl. If there's an event, I must be in a new outfit. If there's I was that type of idiot. So when I'm thinking, Guti, the way I used to get all these invites, and I'm in my head, they are all themed. These invites, Bantas, they're all themed. This one is all white. This one needs you to go to Sun City. This one needs you. So because you have to avail yourself, because you are a friend, you find yourself going to go get a loan or swiping that credit card because you are not planning. If you are an idiot like myself, because we're not all smart. Some of you, I don't know how you avoid such situations. I don't know. Or you go about them or bypass them. Please put there in the comment section. How do you deal with your rich friends if you can't meet the standards? Comment for me there. Please help me, because I can't deal with the human beings. I can't even deal with my own family, because there's that thing that is unspoken, but it's there, where you see ukuthi hayi sana uzophela if anyways. So guys, I'm asking Mantas ukuthi when I sit down and I write this invitation, now I want to get married or I want to celebrate my 41st, I keep hinting and hunting. So and I sit and I say, okay, I want to invite my friend. For people, for instance, Nyani, you know, in life, there are people who make it, and there are people who are not going to make it, but they grew up together. I'm going to make an example. Amongst all of the people that I went to school with, if I look at their material wealth right now and mine, I'm the underachiever. Shame, they're all excelling. As in, they all can invite each other to Mauritius in terms of how quickly they can meet each other's demand. I'm the only one. Hence, I just said, me, I don't even have a childhood friend. Because that one, she was naughty. Shame. Oh, she was naughty. That's another story for another day. Guys, I'm going to come back there and try and make sense of this topic, because I think now you have an example of where we are going. So now, I think now I'm going to reintroduce it again, but this is Essence, and we're coming back. Welcome back. This is Essence, and the topic for today is when you are inviting people. Yes, I think I like it now. When you're inviting people, do you want them to spend, or do you want them to enjoy your event or your function or your birthday or your wedding, even your funeral? What is going through your head when you decide to write that list and plan to have people over? You understand? I am asking this question, as I said, at first I used to look at it from a rich perspective. It's the rich people. They like to, be extremists when it comes to this friendshiping of theirs. Useli turns 40, and then Useli goes, expects all the girls must go with her on a trip to Jamaica, to the Caribbean, to go get her groove back, at 40. You know. you know. So there you want to go with your girls, go get your groove back. There you want to see wake up in the morning and see some ripped fishermen having a joint there by the beach. Hey! So when that happens and you say, guys, I want to go around the world on my 40th, besties, my girlfriends, there through thick and thin. Ooh, who must pay for these girlfriends? Because one of them is going to be a broken one like myself. So I'm speaking for the underachievers. I'm speaking for the ones under A's. You see, the ones who are not on top on the A, the ones who are below A. Obama C, my D, my E, and my F. Tina Labo. Who's going to represent us? Because we don't have the spend when we are going to celebrate bands. Don't we are avoid as a friend, because I can't meet you, and I'm tired of excuses of not being able to meet your financial demands. This week is your birthday, the theme is lingerie in Drakensberg. Then 2 weeks later you are pregnant. That means 9 months from now there must be a baby shower, and you even have a mouth for this baby shower yourself, even though it's supposed to be a surprise baby shower. But you've got a mouth. You're the one who tells people they must contribute 150 each, they must bring a gift, and they must all wear green and gold, or pink and white, or blue and silver. You yourself. So I'm coming to enjoy something with you, but I must buy a gift. I must pay 150. I must buy an outfit. Safa saphela isizwe simnyama. Oh Safa. Kwakungcono sanxiba imbhaco. Hayi kwakungcono sanxiba imbhaco. We were better off wearing traditional garments, because maybe then I would always have a party mbhaco, a party traditional skirt that I use day in, day out when I go to every event. I think we were better off when we were still wearing our traditional clothes, but we were better then, because how do I keep up? Do you understand? Okay. And I say, this is not just a rich thing, people's thing. It's just a human thing where we just don't exercise awareness when we involve people in things that we're supposed to be enjoying. And now, most of the time, half of your guests, if not 90 of them, but they'll never admit it. But if you're honest, please put there by the comment section, or a like at least, just to say, I feel you at, even though I don't want to tell my friends. I don't want to tell them because, but 90% of the people there are resenting you. They are already exhausted. They are thinking about the overspend they had to do to try and meet the expectation of your event. But the people that know me, I'm doing this one full, knowing Guti, every human being who I've ever hosted, whether it was my wedding, whether it was my funeral to come, whether it is just a get together, I don't have an expectation of a gift. If anything, I'll say, don't bring that gift so that you can be able to come. Because I don't want you to not come, because I want you to be here and celebrate with me. And that's the intention. Excuse me. And yeah, another thing that we do. A young lady the other day posted a video. I enjoy social media, guys. She posted a video, a city, when I invite my friends to an event, it doesn't mean that I'm inviting them to come and be dolls. I'm inviting them so that they must roll up their sleeves and chop potatoes. So there are people who actually sit and budget. I'm going to have an event, and in that event, I want that one. You are sitting in your head and you're budgeting already. I want April. She must deal with the potato salad. I want to chop the onions. I want to see her crying. That's how much I want to see this friendship. Is it not enough, the presence? Isn't the presence supposed to be the present? I think. Isn't the presence, I'm trying to be deep now with something that is stupid. Isn't the presence supposed to be the presence, guys? Because Ngoku, this girl, she was saying something like that. She doesn't understand. Abantu who just come and don't and just stand. That's what I want now. If I'm entertaining you, I want you to just come and stand. I want you to eat on me. I want you to drink on me if I can help it. Otherwise, let me not entertain. If I am hosting you, I said to you, hi, come here, I am hosting you. The decency I have as a human, me, myself, but as fun and as thinking of fun, and how you see, how you plan your events and what you want from people and what I want, they're different. Hence, this is sense, because it's a donkey trying to make sense of what the general public is doing, because this is a very general thing. It's very generic. It happens everywhere. Hence, even me, I don't have people around me because of this disease of commonality. Come on, let's do as everyone is doing, because we don't care, we don't question. As long as we can fit Instagram and the photos are all nice and white, and doesn't matter how these people got there to be actually present for you when you decide you're going to go throw your party at Hartbeespoort Dam, but we are staying there in Joburg South. Why? If I'm guessing in terms of this, I don't even have the map, but I'm just guessing the other one is there, the other one is there. Maybe they're actually next door. That's how your sister is. But yeah, guys, I'm coming back because I'm going around and around, but I think I'm going to close just saying ukuthi nje ndiyaniqwashisa. Hey man, you guys do things that like I'm left perplexed as to how are we going to afford this life that we've created and this expectation that we've created when the oil is very expensive like this. But it's another story for another day. This is Essence, and I'm coming back. And I hope this time I'm gonna just hit 1, 2, 3, 4 and close. You see? Mwah! Welcome back. This is Essence, and the question that we're posing, or the question that we are asking, or trying to unpack, or the crux of the story, is Bandasi. When you decide, okay, now I want to get married to Simon, and I want my bridesmaids. Yes, that's what they are called, strombases. I want my bridesmaids, and what is the other one? The big one, the one before bridesmaids. I never did these things really, even though I tried. It didn't even work for me. Even yona yandisinda kwayona into. Whereas, there's another story for another day. Hey, human beings, they live and forget it's your own wedding. But it's another story. So, when you're sitting there and you say, okay, I want all my my bridesmaids to have Peruvian, Parisian. What you know. Into inch the language yandishiya kusathiwa Brazilian nam ndayibhatalela leyo. The highest I've paid for hair was in 2000 and ndisathandwa izinto ndandizithanda izinto. Jesus was in 2000 and mhlawumbi 2005 2006. Awakening yaqala apha 2007. Qale ndaqhaqheka ndaqala ndabomba ayibodlala abantu. So during that time I think the highest I've paid then guys, it was boma. Hey, the one of that day I was disgusted with myself. I think I paid something like boma 3.7 or 4.5. I can't really remember the figure, but I came out of that salon, hey, blind like nobody's business, because that if I go in copy with a glue. It was 2000, that's South Africa, it was still, I was one of the first guinea pigs, because that time is ngafuna ukusala. So if I go Brazilian, but I was blind as a bat, because kaloku siswakho ufakwe izinto and then the glue turned on me. Nalo mntu wayendenza, I didn't know what the fuck she was doing. She just wanted money. Because that's another thing, another topic for another day. Why can't you just say I can't give you the service just because you're created one man? Come my sister, I can do food set, man. So it is about that amount. So now fast forward, we're talking about 15K. I've had people and they're proud. See, this is how much I spend. That's your spend. That's your affordability. So long as you are not starving your children for it, and you are not in debt for it, and you are not having sleepless nights over how you're going to pay for it. Hi, man, go for it. Go for it. Go. Yeah, you see. But if you are like me, you have to go and borrow and find yourself in debt 10 years later. Mommy, stay away from human beings. Rather stay away from human beings. Guys, I'm asking this thing. You want them to have this nice hair. You want them to have all red bottoms. I'm assuming, because I see these things. You want them to all have. Who pays for these things when you are writing the invitation? Who must pay for these things? As you are writing, okay, I want to arty, I want to lychee, I want to peach, I want to plum, I want to pineapple, all of them to support me through this thing. Or you're having a birthday party and you decide which way now you want to have of course, you want to have a Hollywood stars theme where or superheroes, something that's going to have you going around like a fucking headless chicken looking for a costume, because you must be a friend and be supportive. Hi, shame. Me, guys, don't friendship me. I don't want friends. Unless you're just looking for someone to talk about books and meet at the park and run and drink a beer or two if you can afford. Then friendship me. But if you want me to go to places and eat with fucking knife, and if we have to meet and connect, and my wallet, don't friendship me. Don't forget me. Don't even put me on your list. Even when you want to invite people, don't invite me. Don't. Because I won't come. I don't even answer you because of that bloody theme. This theme Why must you're highly dangerous. Human beings. No, it's dangerous humans. So okay. You say you want a superhero, don't. So now I must go look for Batman. You must go look for Shira. You kumbulo Shira. Ekameni likanomkhumulwane mina ngingu Shira. If you don't know, you don't know. This is not your it's not your age group. So guys, it's Friday, so enjoy. And whether I drink, I don't drink, I'm crazy, Shem. And if you don't know, you don't know. Whether I'm high or not, I'm just like this. So, okay, in fact, no, I'm not. My mother-in-law and father-in-law, they know me as a smile. My husband knows me as multiple personality disorders. Multiple personalities. And everybody else, they just know me. Anyways, Matasi. So, okay, I'm saying, avoideka guys demand when you don't have money, when we're trying to put it together, just money to buy fish oil, because you want a lot, man. And it's unspoken, but it's there. Yes, I must dress up like Spider-Man, and I must also bring a gift. And when I get there, there's going to be what do you call it? It's not an open bar. I pay for my drinks. And even the meal I'm going to be having at this restaurant where you are hosting us, I must pay for it myself. And the cheapest something there, maybe it's starting there by 175 starter. And I'm used to maybe swiping 175 as a meal for myself and my son, or myself and my husband. So, you see, poverty made me stop friendshipping because of themes, because of demands, because of travels, because of expectations, because who must pay for these things? And it's your wedding. It's your party. Aren't we supposed to just arrive and be merry and eat and dance and forget our problems if we've got problems? Why must we come to your party already, sesivela? Because we had to run around to a costume shop and hire a costume, or go and have someone sew something, because kaloku if ungu-art ufuna ubonwa, funeka bakwazi ngqa. That was art before she woke up. Lebandazi. Do you know art? Oh, buze ngo-art isidenge se-system. You must ask about the artist and system, the one who used to play in anything and everything. Just because it's there, you don't question. You wake up, you go to church, you go to church. You wake up, you go to school, you just go to school. You wake up, they say go vaccinate before you can even talk. You do the same thing to your children. You give birth, do the same. You don't ask questions. Throwing birthdays, theme after theme. Yeah, guys. I mean, I don't live like that. I live in a shell. I live in a cave. Though I live here with humans, but my looking of life and how other people look for life is not the same. Maybe I'm a miserable human, ne? Maybe that's the problem. But I'm thinking I'm such a happy human because I don't have to carry these things. And if it's I'm coping out of life, or I'm running from experiencing life, I'd rather run. I'd rather I'd rather go live with the monks. Meditated the whole day and breathe and breathe and breathe and eat oxygen and eat fruits and take walks barefoot, because that's nice. Everything else, when a person says they are having an event or a function, or they're entertaining, my heart goes into agadu, because I'm thinking, how the hell am I going to meet these things? I'm unemployed. I'm a housewife. My hustle was closed by Corona, totally, completely. I haven't seen an income since then. And then you think, when you want to have on me, yo. Hey guys, thina singazisho kuthiwa ziyathakatha zinomona, because asiveli entweni esingazi-understand, and soze ndivele if I don't understand it, and if it demands a lot. Because if I say to you, sweetie, I am celebrating, I'm telling you this now, I'm waiting for the lotto so that I can show you what is rich. How rich people should have awareness. I will teach you when I win the lotto, because I'm going to win the lotto because I've got a nice heart and I know how to treat people, you see. I would say, sweetie, I am celebrating my 41st. The best thing I need from you is for you to maybe make it to the airport. Just make it to the airport at 2 o'clock. Your ticket to fly to KZN so that we can drive to Drakensberg has been sorted by me. I've hired a Viano for all the girls. The bookings on me. Girls, I just want you to fucking have a good time. If we can, let's even try a fucking Macallan by keep. I've never even tried it in my life. Lord knows. But if I can afford it and I've won the millions, got nothing to lose. But death, maybe I'll try it as well. You see, but it's on me. Even. Don't bring anything. If anything, if I want to be a perfect Instagram picture and everything, I'll even go and make sure I buy you all the outfits that I needed. I'll buy you all the costumes so that you make my photos look nice. Do you understand? I can't expect people to support me and still pay. That's me. But if you want that, that is you. And that is how you see things. But me, nah, I see them like this. When I take people out of their comfort zone, I need to make it worthwhile for them and not stress them. If I'm getting married, the bill for my strong maces, that is my system. But if the system says they must pay for it, I don't like it. I must be the one pays for them, or else wear what you have. Wear what you have. At least can maybe let it all be white or pink. But wear what you have. Do I really need the support of my friends, or do I want the glamour? That's the thing. I think I'm coming to a point where I'm realizing most of my topics are about what are we doing things for? Are we doing them because they make sense and don't, or are we doing them because we're just conforming to the standards and expectations? Because these standards and expectations, hey man, guys, I'm talking as a woman who's in debt. That is why, Kwashisa, go drink your booze there. Make sure you are drinking with the right people who understand your budget. Just giving extra advice. We've moved from who understand your budget. You know you drink Hansa, but you're gonna go and be messing around with people who drink Tanqueray. Uzophelelwa zizinto. Rather go buy your Hansa and sit at home and drink alone. Because uzobona uphuma endlini with an intention to spend 100 rand. Next thing you've swiped for 1,000 rand to conform. Because you must look. So you go into an event, you go and have someone marry. Next thing you are paying for a bill to drink. I know my people, they drank from me. At the one time in my life, maybe when I invited people, they drank on me, they ate on me. They didn't even bring gifts. And I didn't even care because I knew they didn't have the money. The ones who did, they did shame. I appreciate, but most of them, they didn't. And there was no expectation. And I didn't care, but I enjoyed that they drank and they left without any story. If anything, it was maybe getting there. That was the only thing I could say. I wish I had met everyone with transport fare. Uber fare, if anything, to get there. Finish. It's okay, guys, yeah. I'm just saying, if you want to be my friend, don't expect anything from me, material. Expect my presence, my ears, my time. That's it. This is Essence. And it's been wonderful unleashing the voice of the underachiever. Because you achievers are very demanding. Yeah. And I'll be back. Mwah.